Hello my friends, Wolf Tiger here, and I'm coming at you Tuesday afternoon with another fine episode of The Things That Make You Go, the series that examines video game and technology related topics. So in the news today, Ubisoft announced that Watch Dogs sold 4 million copies in its first week alone, and it needs only 2 million more to match Assassin's Creed's lifetime sales. That's a lot of copies, 1 week or not. Let me get you the details on this story. After breaking launch day sales records for Ubisoft, the publisher announced today that its open world action game Watch Dogs sold through more than 4 million units during its first week. Sales at that level make Watch Dogs the best-selling new IP at launch across the video game industry. Not only that, but Ubisoft says Watch Dogs is now its best-selling game of all time in terms of first week sales. With such strong sales momentum and positive feedback from gamers, Watch Dogs has positioned itself as the must-have game of the moment. Ubisoft marketing executive Tony Key said, "We're really proud of this achievement and are confident that the Watch Dogs brand has a promising future." Okay, first off, let's put our hands together for Ubisoft. 4 million copies is a lot of sales no matter how you look at it. Now, unfortunately, we need to look at the bad side about this. Bad side, you say? Yes, there is definitely a bad side to this. And how did it do that, you may ask? With its hype train. Many of those copies were sold before the game came out. In fact, it topped Steam's sales list for several weeks before release. That's right, millions of copies of this game were sold before the game came out. Before we even totally knew what it was going to look like, people were already buying copies just based on hype. And what's the harm in that, you may ask? Because it's a good game? Well, other companies are not going to be that honest. They're going to get the same idea, build a hype train, put out a bunch of beautiful pictures and movies, but not actually show their game, and a lot of people will buy it just based on that hype and the name and the history. We've already seen this with several titles, such as Aliens Colonial Marines. And we all know how that turned out. That's not to take anything away from Watch Dogs or what Ubisoft has done, but this whole idea of investing so much on pre-release sales bothers the crap out of me because it disrespects the customers. It shows us that the companies don't care as long as they get enough hype that a lot of people buy their games before the release date. I mean, seriously, are you going to go out and buy a TV that you've never seen before and you don't know if it works? A telephone? Maybe a car? I don't think so. Yet it's becoming a normal thing for video games. That's just not right. But why we accept it in gaming still puzzles me. Rant mode off. Any way you look at it, Ubisoft sold a lot of copies to a very good game. And here's hoping that other companies don't get this idea. Unfortunately, you know a lot will. As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.